Alright, hello everybody. Welcome to a video where I'm going to walk you through the process of how I got Arknights Endfield to work on Linux. I'm using the KDE desktop and CachyOS as the distro. But you should be following this process. You should be able to install it on any distro there is. Alright, so the first thing we're going to need is actually go to the Arknights Endfield website and get the Windows installer for the launcher. After you've done that, it'll automatically be saved to your downloads folder. You need to get Proton Plus, which is a Proton versions managing software. It's fully GUI, so we don't have to do any of the command line stuff. So we do just to download it from the FlatHub, or if it's made available by your distros repo or package manager, then there you go. The third thing we're going to need is I'm going to assume that you have either Heroic Launcher or Steam installed. But yeah, you will need either of those two, so I'm just going to assume you have it on your system. And the fourth thing that you will need is when you open up Proton Plus, go into the launcher you're going to be using, so either Steam or Heroic Launcher. So, and go down, scroll down a bit, go down to WD Proton and download the latest WD Proton version, all right? Now, the actual setup process begins. So I will show you the setup for Heroic Launcher first. Let's go and open up Heroic Launcher. Go into add a game. Click on title, name it Arknights Endfield Launcher. Then you'll select the platform to be Windows, of course. Go into show wine settings. The wine prefix will be shown here. The default one will be home, the username, under games, heroic directory prefixes default, and then the name of the game. And now you want to make sure that you have selected Proton DW, and instead of finishing, remember, don't finish, run the installer first. So we select it, we'll run the setup. Okay, so, just go ahead and select the language. And now remember this folder. So for this specific line prefix, it's going to install it under C, program files, and griflink. I have read agree to the terms and service. It installs and launch. Or you can close it down. Your choice. But you can see that the launcher is working. And do note, currently using the DW Proton version, if I am to bring up any of the menus, they don't show up properly. And for that, whenever I click on anything like the settings or to log in, I have to minimize the launcher and then maximize it again for it to show up. It's a bit scuffed, but hey, trust me, it works because I have played it on stream on this channel. But yeah, we're going to close it for now. Right. Now we exit the launcher. There we go. And now that we have ran the launcher, now we need to go in and find the actual executable for the launcher, because remember, that was the installer that we ran. So we go into C drive here. I should probably expand this. Go into C drive, program files, and you'll find the folder called griflink. Go in there, and here's your launcher. So choose the launcher and finish, and you're done. Now, if you run this, it'll automatically run the launcher by clicking the little play button. And now you're free to log in. Remember, even when you want to log in, you'll have to minimize it, then maximize it, enter your email and stuff like that. And then after you download the game, you can enter the game and do all that. But I won't do that here since I already have this in here downloaded. Currently, I have two versions of the game. One running through Steam and one running through Heroic Launcher here. This is an older version of the launcher, that's why it's informing me to update, so I'll just update it, sure. Yep, it's done. Now if I go into play, it'll actually launch. There we go.
Arknights.
We'll download some stuff first. This is the process where it will also compile your shaders if you're watching it for the first time. There we go. If you haven't accessed the game yet, sure, confirm, and you're good to go. You can just press click, start, then it will start. So, I haven't started on this account because I'm using another email ID for an alternate account on Arknights Endfield, so don't mind this. I can just now exit the game. There we go. And exit the launcher as well. That's how you run it through Heroic, and now I'm going to show you how to run it on Steam. We need to open up Steam. So here's Steam. After you open up Steam, go into your library, and what you want to do is add a game, add a non-Steam game, browse for it, and pick up the Arknights Endfield installer that you had installed. So open it up and add the selected program. Now, here's the installer. What you want to do is before you hit play, right click the installer properties and go into compatibility, force usage of a specific compatibility tool, and click DW Proton. Remember, the one we downloaded with Proton Plus. Close the window down and play. Now you can launch the installer to download the launcher. Now we continue with English. Yes, checkbox it. Now, I'm going to explain why I'm changing the default directory path of this a bit later, but don't mind me, and I have a monitor that's a little too big, so Wayland is just choosing to show me things in a very small size. So I'll just go to my computer, C drive, users, public. Yeah, I'll save it here. So open. So continue, and that's Grifflink, by the way. That it'll make a new directory called Grifflink there. So continue. Once it's done installing, launch it to make sure that it's actually working. Okay, it opens up. Now remember, for the current version of the W Proton, what's happening is that whenever you click on the little menus or icons and you want some information to pop up, it won't. So for that, you just need to minimize the launcher and maximize it again. It will pop up properly. It's a tiny bit of an hassle, but it doesn't change much. Anyways, now that we have confirmed that the launcher actually works, we will now close this. Yes, exit the launcher, thank you. And what we want to do is very simply put, not touch this now. Go into your file manager. In this case, I'm using Dolphin. Go into the home directory, and we're going to go into the .local directory. Now, if you don't see a .local directory, remember in whatever distro and whatever file manager you are using, make sure you have the show hidden files option enabled. I'm using CachyOS, which is an Arch-based distro, so Steam compact data would be stored in here. So .local in your home directory, share, go into the Steam directory, and Steam apps, and in that we want to go into compact data. Now, why this directory? Because this is the directory that stores all of your Proton fixes. So if I randomly open one of these, it'll prefix. So here it is. It'll be drive C. Yeah, that's what it is. So now what we want to do here is, instead of checking each directory individually to see where the Grifflink folder or directory is, go to the search bar, type in Grifflink, and make sure the spelling is correct. I will also point out why I have misspelled the Grifflink launcher thing here right now, as well why it was misspelled on Heroic. When you open up this Grifflink launcher, remember I have, because of this setup video, I have two separate Heroic prefixes, so we want to ignore that. And one of these Grifflink actual files, one of them is going to be in the program files and one of them is going to be in the public one. Now, for the launcher I just added to Steam, I had chosen the Drive C users and public one because if I open up this one, that will just open up my Grifflink launcher that I already have running and I have already installed and played the game on. So I'm going to be opening up the public directory and you will find here's the launcher. So what we want to do is, first of all, we want to right click on it, go into properties, expand this menu section so that it will we see the full file path. All right. Now we highlight the file path by double clicking it and Control C, copy it. Now what we'll do is right click on our launcher, go into properties, where it says start in, paste the current directory. And actually also go into the target folder as well, highlight the inside of the quotations, and paste that as well. Add a slash, go ahead, write the name of the program, or if you feel like you'll misspell, just open this up, select the name, copy it, go back here, and then paste it at the end. Remember, inside the quotation marks. So here, paste, there we go. You now should be good to go. Play this now. It should launch the same launcher where the game is not downloaded yet. And it works. Now, every time you launch this thing, it will actually launch the launcher, not the installer file, which will try to install the launcher again. And you don't want to do that, of course, for obvious reasons. But you can download the game, you can get in it, you can log in, you can do all that, and you can enjoy the game. But I won't do that since I already have two separate launchers for Enfield, one running through Steam, one running through Heroic Launcher. Anyways, if you did find this helpful, be sure to drop a like, subscribe. If you did find some difficulties or if you're confused about stuff, you can drop a comment below. I'll try my best to answer them, but I will admit, I am still a Linux newbie. I switched only a few months ago, but this information was gathered from the Arknights Endfield subreddit, so I'm just pushing the information forward and showing all of you what works for me. Thank you very much. Here's the performance I got when I was streaming the game on the channel. So enjoy. Alright, where do we go? There. Alright, let's go. Let's go, team. Good job, team. Oh, wow.
Wow, those landbreakers are giving us a show of force. It's rare to see LBs this arrogant.
Of the three major landbreaker clans, the Bone Crushers are the ones who actively respect violence. According to intel from the SOW, this clan has suddenly stopped their extended infighting and launched multiple raids on other minor factions. We don't have any further intel yet. The only thing we can confirm is that a leader has emerged and united the entire Bone Crusher clan.
Interesting. If we're supposed to go there...
Didn't expect this, right? Sort of been seeing rocky stuff. Engaging. Stay safe. Fabulous work.
Oh, wow.
Good work, everyone.
Right there.
Okay. Nice. 3060. Let me show you my settings. Where is... Yeah, here it is. Yeah, it's custom, 120 FPS, render scale is 80, everything is high except for volumetric fog and screen space reflections. So it's looking at 90 FPS average, even during fights. The lowest it goes is 95 FPS. So for a 3060 RTX card and an AMD 7600, I'd say that's great. honestly, in my opinion.